Last week I published a conclusion, and then 8 days later I found a hole in it, sitting in plain sight inside my own logic. Here's what I wrote. My business has 4 components: the AI Insider Lab, digital empire creation, website work, marketing and consulting. And sitting on top, above all 4, as the umbrella, potentially, is the AI Insider Lab. Yep, read that again. The AI Insider Lab being both the roof and one of the walls. That is not a typo, and it is not a wording problem that I can possibly fix with a better sentence. It means one of 2 things is true, and I do not know which one actually it is. Either the lab genuinely sits above the others, and I need to stop calling them equal components, or the lab is one of 4 peers, and something else sits on top. And that something has no name yet, no page, and no place in anything that I've published in over 13 years. But this video is not about my organization chart. It is about how I found that hole. I did not find it by thinking harder. I found it because I was preparing to work this decision live in front of a room. And I went back into my own published conclusion to pressure test it one more time. It did not survive the second pass. And here is the important part. I pressure test my decisions constantly. Should I build this? Should I take this engagement? Should I change the fee? Open questions are loud. And what I mean by that, they have deadlines. They sit on your desk and stare at you until you deal with them. Conclusions, I believe, are silent. The moment that you settle something, it stops asking for your attention. You walk past it every day and stop seeing it the way that you stop seeing a picture that has been sitting on that wall for several years. That is exactly when it starts to grow old. Mine had been public for just 8 days in front of my readers, and I'd already stopped looking at it. If I had not been forced to prepare a live session, I would have built the next 12 months on top of a contradiction. Let me suggest that you may possibly have one sitting inside your own business right now. Think about the consultant with a service line that she knows should be gone. Low margin, eats at her calendar, distorts her entire week. She keeps it for one reason, because it is how her best clients first found her. That was true once. She has never checked whether it is still true. She's not confused. She reached a conclusion, filed it, and has been living on top of it ever since. So here's how I suggest that you find yours potentially. Listen for the sentence that starts with, "That is how we do it here," or "That has always been the logic," or "That is how our best clients find us," or possibly "That has always been our strongest offer." Every one of those is conclusion wearing the costume of a fact. What I suggest, write it down as one plain sentence, then take it to AI and do not ask for a summary. What I suggest that you ask it to build the strongest possible case that your sentence is wrong. No softening, no balance, pure opposition. Then defend it with one constraint. You're only allowed to use evidence from your most recent projects, say the last 3 to 6 months. Not what was true when you decided it, what is true now. Most conclusions cannot clear that bar, and mine, for sure, could not. On August 20th, I put this decision on the table in front of a live room, with AI arguing against me the entire way so people could watch which one of us gave ground. No slides, nothing rehearsed. Absolutely live. Something actually broke. I wrote up what held, what broke, and what I decided, and you can actually read and watch it next in my newsletter, on my YouTube channel, or LinkedIn. But before you close this, in the comments, what I would like you to do, write the conclusion that you have been living on top of. One sentence, not the decision that you are wrestling with, the one that you already settled and stop looking at. I read every comment.